In today's session, we are going to start a new lesson in Civics, that is growing up as boys and girls, Civics chapter 4. This lesson deals about how boys and girls are brought up in society. Children, we find differentiations, that is distinctions among boys and girls in our society from a very young age. Look at this picture. Boys are taught to be tough and play with cars and guns. Girls are taught to be soft and mild, play with dolls. Have you noticed this? So the most societies value men and women differently. In this chapter, starts by explaining the Samoan Island. Samoan Island is the southern part of the Pacific Ocean. The children of Samoan society did not go to school in the 1920s. Being the young people, therefore, they learnt many things at different points in their childhood. They learn to take care of children or do household work, fishing, coconut plantations, etc. Okay, in the Samoan Island, girls had to continue looking after small children. Once they became teenagers, they had much more freedom. After the age of 14, girls also went on fishing trips, worked in the plantations, and learned how to weave baskets. In the cooking, boys were supposed to do most of the work, while girls helped with the preparation. In this chapter, describes another example, that is in Madhya Pradesh, boys and girls went to separate schools. The schools of girls and boys were designed very differently from each other. The girls always went in groups because they also carried fears of being teased or attacked. Children, so the clear distinction, that means differentiation between boys and girls can be seen from a very young age. Look at this picture. Boys are usually given cars, gun, while girls are given dolls, utensils, etc. to play with. Can you agree this? It's because of telling children that they will have different futures and they have specific roles to play when they grow up to be men and women. So, children, in our society, most of the people do not feel that household is the real work. In our societies, housework is undertaken by the women. Housework involves various works such as cooking, cleaning, washing, and caregiving to the children, elderly and sick members, and these lie with women. The work that women do within the home is not recognized as work. Lot of work is done by domestic workers in many homes, particularly in towns and cities. They do sweeping and cleaning, washing clothes and dishes, cooking, looking after young children or the elderly people. Okay, most domestic workers are women, and sometimes they may be young boys or girls. Even these domestic workers are not treated with little respect. They are working hard from early morning to late night. In many cases, they are not permitted to eat completely. This housework actually involves different tasks. Many of these require heavy physical work such as to fetch water from the well, carry heavy head loads, lifting and carrying articles, etc. And most of the cases, these tasks are undertaken by the domestic workers. Children, that these days women work inside as well as outside the home. This is referred to as double burden. In our previous chapter, we discussed about the equality. Equality is an important feature of our constitution, but in reality, inequality still exists. The government is keen to improve the situation. Next one is Anganwadis. Anganwadis are child care centers are established in villages. Children, in this chapter, they have given few important terms. First one is identity. Identity is a sense of self-awareness of who one is. Typically, a person can have several identities. For example, a person can be a girl, a sister, or a musician. Next one is double burden. Double burden means a double load. This term is commonly used to describe the women's work situation, their outside and inside the home work. Caregiving. Caregiving is another word. It refers to a range of tasks related to looking after nurturing. Okay. So here we reach the end of this session. Take your textbook and read the lesson. Complete the given classwork and send the snapshots to my personal number. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.